News 25 is brought to you by Dr. George Leeks, Pahrumps optometrist since 1990, offering full spectrum eye care for children and adults. Call today, 727-8300. News is also brought to you by J.K. Nelson Law. Call 727-9900 today for your free consultation. If you need a lawyer, you need Nelson.
Tonight, county officials are saying that they are sanitizing their offices, and KPVM-TV will hold an open forum for the community. News 25 starts now.
This is News 25 with Deanna O'Donnell. News 25. Local coverage you can count on.
Well, tomorrow's board meeting is closed to everyone. It's Monday, April 13th. I'm Deanna O'Donnell. Tomorrow's scheduled county commissioner meeting is now closed to even the media because the last person to test positive for the coronavirus works for the county. Officials told News 25 today that they are currently sanitizing the facility, and the only way for the public to view the meeting is through the county website and Granicus. Nye County has been notified of 5 new positive test results for COVID-19 in Pahrump here today. None of the cases are related. The total positive cases reported to the county are 12 in Pahrump, 1 in Tonopah, 1 in Beatty, 1 in Amargosa, for a total of 15 for Nye County. 2 of those are listed as recovered by the state. On Friday, the county announced 2 more drive-up testing events for COVID-19 in Pahrump on Wednesday and Tonopah this coming Friday. Nye County has also established a COVID-19 information helpline. You can give them a call at 775-751-4333. That's 775-751-4333 to provide information and access to services for people who may not be online. If you would like to be tested this Wednesday and Friday here in Pahrump or in Tonopah, you can give a call to register at 775-751-7000. That's the Nye County Sheriff's Office. You can dial 5 to speak to a dispatcher to find out how to do that. Well, Wednesday night, KPVM-TV will be having a live call-in forum called We Care COVID-19 Community Roundtable. This event is a live call-in show for the community to ask questions directly to leaders in our emergency services, healthcare professionals, the Sheriff's Office, and so much more. The number to call, 775-727-8750, only during those hours. Dr. Michael Reiner also is a part of that live forum. He has a live show here on KPVM-TV on Monday nights at 6 p.m. Last week, he spoke about the pandemic.
Louis, are you on the phone?
I'm on the phone, Doc. Listen, I got a question. At what point do people just stay home and take care of themselves, and at what point do they go see a doctor? Now every time somebody gets a little sore throat or a little fever or something, it's like, people think that, they got the virus. How can a person decipher whether or not he's just got a little common cold or he could possibly have this coronavirus?
Well, that is the $64 million question, Louis, and you can't really tell whether or not, you're just sneezing due to pollen or you have something along those lines. So what happens with this disease is that you're asymptomatic until the point it becomes symptomatic. And what would be the symptoms that would necessitate you that? Well, listen, you could get a dry cough. You could get body aches and a fever. It could be even low grade of 101. It doesn't have to be 103, but the more severely ill people are going to spike temperatures at 102, 103. What do you do at that point? Well, you monitor your symptoms, at least at this point. Now, I'm not saying there won't develop some type of treatment where it's very important to find out if you're going to be on a hydroxychloroquine Zithromax preparation, whether or not you advance to one of the other treatments. I think they're trying to establish all of those different protocols which seem to work and what the information is. So at this point, all you can do is stay away from everybody that you can. Monitor your respiratory rate, monitor your respiratory work of breathing. How hard is it to breathe? People that have chronic obstructive pulmonary disease are always at risk of even getting any type of upper respiratory infection and it going to an exacerbation of that COPD. And sometimes you don't know. Those are the people that would be useful to be tested. And the reason I say that is because you want to know right then and there. Is it COVID and is it going to progress? Or is it not COVID and then we feels pretty good that it's just an exacerbation of your COPD? And then there becomes the risk issue. Have you been outside? Have you been exposed to anybody? Do you work in Las Vegas? Have you been in an area where, you know, there are other people? So you got to watch your symptoms. You got to watch respiratory rate, how fast you're breathing, how much you're working, what's your fever like, and really a cough. Nothing else really matters.
All right, and Dr. Reiner will have his live show on tonight at 6 p.m. once again. You can give him a call, 775-727-8750. And Wednesday night, we're having that 2-hour special. Well, Clark County has produced a TV and radio PSA with Commissioner Vice Chairman Lawrence Weekly to help raise awareness about COVID-19 impacting the African American community at an alarming rate and offering key prevention. As we head into our break, we're going to show you that PSA.
African Americans here and across the country are contracting coronavirus at higher rates than others. People of color and those with underlying health conditions such as heart disease, diabetes, and asthma are being hit hard. Please protect yourself and your family. Wash your hands often. Clean and disinfect frequently touched items. Wear a cloth face covering in public places like the grocery store where it's hard to social distance. More importantly, stay at home as much as possible. Your safety and the safety of our community depends on it.
News 25 is brought to you by Star Nursery, your garden's partner for every bloomin' thing.
Welcome back. Well, the Board of County Commissioners would like to see the Nuclear Regulatory Commission continue the licensing process at Yucca Mountain, a move that could eventually greenlight the storage of mass quantities of radioactive waste at the Nye County site. Commissioner Leo Blundo proposed a resolution supporting efforts to complete the Yucca Mountain licensing process. He says the project could be a huge economic win for the state.
With the current situation here in Nevada, you would think it would be prudent to look at all different ways we can encourage industry and job growth and people going through higher education. The test site for Nye County is our largest employer. I mean, look at this time. Look at the time we're at today, where a Nevada Yucca Mountain dividend would just be so critical. Why aren't we having that conversation? We're talking about $1,200 for a family right now. Well, there's Yucca Mountain. Why is that not a conversation? I thought we were looking at all possible solutions. I thought we were looking at everything being on the table, because at the end of the day, Nevada just hasn't diversified enough. I think gaming did a fantastic job diversifying, from the last economic crash. We're looking to bring new industry and things of that nature here to the state. Why is this just a black sheep? Do we just have to have something that we lambast? I think this is a real opportunity to move forward in the right direction. We should be looking at getting $2,000 to $3,000 per Nevada household right now through a Nevada Yucca Mountain dividend. There's money there, and there is an opportunity to do what's best, not just for Nye County or Nevada, but in the national security interest. We have a job to do for the nation. So I think this is a solution, and this is part of that resolution, Chairman.
Well, Commissioner Donna Cox expressed some concern over using Yucca Mountain as a central storage point for all of the country's radioactive waste. But after a brief discussion, commissioners unanimously approved the resolution. 8 other Nevada counties have passed similar resolutions supporting the completion of the Yucca Mountain licensing process. Well, if you're a homeowner with a mortgage and you lost your job, you may qualify for loan forbearance. The process lets you kick the can down the road, if you will, by providing a temporary break from paying your mortgage. Heather Battaglia is a loan officer with Axia Home Loans. She explains how the process works and what you need to know.
Forbearance, first of all, is not a loan forgiveness. Forbearance just means that you are pushing off your payments for a short time, usually 90 days. Can be up to 6 months, possibly. So when you call your loan servicing company, you have to specifically say that you have been affected by the COVID-19. They're going to request documentation. Say you've been laid off and you have to provide all of your documentation for your unemployment. So you do have to prove that you have been affected by COVID-19. The servicing companies have their own way of doing it. Each company has their own policies. So some companies are allowing you to put your payments at the end of the loan. So when you sell your home or do a refinance, it basically becomes a part of your payoff. Some companies are only forbearing for 90 days. So once those 90 days are up, that full amount is due in a balloon payment.
And that's difficult for a lot of people who may have lost their job.
Yes, you have to have permission to forbear your payment. So you would call your servicing company. They might request, like I said, documentation to be sent to them, probably have some paperwork to fill out, and that sort of thing. You are still paying the interest on the loan, and how you pay it back is also determined by your servicing company. They could require a balloon payment. They might just be able to raise your payment for 90 days or 6 months or 12 months, however they want to work it, just so you do pay that money back. The biggest thing also for the forbearance is that you're avoiding anything negative being reported to your credit report as well. So there aren't any late payments during this time that are going to be reported. Forbearancereport.com kind of will give you an idea of which companies so far have been contacted and kind of how they are viewing the whole forbearance.
Well, if you have a loan with Axia Home Loans, you can call them for more information and details on how to take advantage of the home loan forbearance. Their number is 775-209-1727. We'll be back with more news right after this.
This segment of the news is brought to you by Mountain West Lawyers, Nye County's injury attorneys. Don't get bullied by insurance companies. Call Jason Ernest and bully them back at 775-727-9500.
Well, by now you've heard one of the best ways to protect yourself from COVID-19 is to wash your hands a lot. But all that scrubbing can make your hands very dry. Dr. Melissa Piliong of Cleveland Clinic says you can keep your hands germ-free and soft, but you have to choose your products wisely.
You're washing your hands to try to keep yourself and your family healthy, but your hands are getting dry and cracked and sore. So it's important to pick a good soap.
Dr. Piliong recommends using a moisturizing soap and rinsing with cool water, not hot water. She warns that hot water can wash away healthy skin oils, leaving us dry and uncomfortable. It's also a good idea to apply moisturizer right after washing, which can help seal in moisture. And if you're prone to very dry skin, she says skip the lotion and go straight to heavier creams or ointments.
Look for a good, thick moisturizer. You want to look for a cream, a balm, an ointment, something that is thick and hard, a little bit hard to spread, that provides more moisture into your skin.
Dr. Piliong says if you have really dry hands, consider wearing gloves whenever you do anything with water, like washing dishes or cleaning. Also, running a humidifier in your bedroom at night can help moisten the air and your skin while you sleep.
Yeah, they're super dry. Well, more than 50 of the world's top gaming and tech companies are now part of a growing initiative to promote World Health Organization messages against COVID-19. It's called Play a Part Together. Launched just last week by mobile game company Zynga, Play a Part Together offers special events, activities, and inspiration in some of the world's most popular games to inspire users to adopt best practices for the sake of their own health and that of their families and communities.
I've never seen anything like this in my career in games. It's incredibly inspiring to see so many game teams come together with so much speed and passion around promoting a message that we hope can help flatten the curve. The Play a Part Together campaign has been inspiring and galvanizing across all the different game teams at Zynga. Each team is taking a unique approach with regards to pushing the World Health Organization's messaging around physical distancing.
One of the ideas behind Snap Games is to recreate the feeling of actually sitting side by side with your friends, even when you're not actually together. So for us, Snap Games aligns perfectly with the Play a Part Together campaign.
I've been amazed at how fast the games industry has come together around Play a Part Together. It's been incredible to watch people wanting to engage because what they want to do is do something positive for the gaming community at large and do something positive for the world at large.
We have gamers' attention, and we have the chance to reach them in the native medium that they're already using and to give them their messages through characters they already know and love.
The player and community feedback to Play a Part Together has been inspiring. It's really moved from a campaign to a movement where players are using the hashtag and promoting messaging around physical distancing across all the different active gaming communities that they interact with. We're so inspired by what players are doing and what the gaming community is doing around promoting this positive message.
It's an extraordinarily powerful way to reach a massive amount of people to do something where they're, learning how to cope with new challenges. They're learning how to connect together in new and interesting ways. They're doing so much, and it's all happening because they're literally playing a part, but together.
That's awesome. Well, in today's Save a Pet, we meet Will, who was found right here in Pahrump as a stray. Darby O'Donnell was at Desert Haven Animal Society and gives you more on Will and how you can adopt him.
Today's Save a Pet is proudly sponsored by Jason Ernest with Mountain West Lawyers. Call 775-727-9500.
Hi, I'm Darby here at Desert Haven Animal Society, and today we are joined with Will. We named him Will because he was found on Wilson. He is a young male. He is all brindle. He has a really big white spot on his chest. He also has this weird little white triangle on his neck. He's super sweet, very, very playful. He's very muscular. He definitely would want to be with a family that likes to wrestle with him. But come and see him and all of his friends here at Desert Haven Animal Society. They are on Ceres Lane behind the Nye County Courthouse. They're asking you to please make scheduled appointments to come and visit the animals, so give them a call, 775-751-7020, or you can always look them up on their Facebook page at Desert Haven Animal Society. Bye, Way! He's cuddling.
News 25 Weather Cam is brought to you by Lerner and Rowe Injury Attorney's Office in Pahrump. In a wreck, need a check? Call 702-877-1500.
Let's take a look outside. Some nice weather that we have going on today, but is it going to stay? Because I know that we had some thunderstorms and everything happening last night here in Pahrump. Let's see what's happening in our forecast right after this break.
News 25 weather is brought to you by Dairy Council of Nevada. The splash of cream in your coffee, the dollop of sour cream on your burrito, the melted toasty cheese on your pizza. Undeniably delicious, undeniably dairy. Enjoy what's real.
Hello and welcome back to News 25. I'm Michael Donohue. Today's weather. In Las Vegas, we had a high of 75 degrees, a low of 52, 83, a low of 56 in Death Valley, 72, 44 in Amargosa, 68, 38 in Beatty, 56, a low of 23 in Goldfield, 52, 22 in Tonopah, Fallon 57, a low of 23, and a high of 56, a low of 28 in both Carson City and Fernley. Now today in Pahrump, we saw sunny skies. Our high today was 71 degrees. Winds coming out of the northwest up to 15 miles per hour. Humidity at 18% and our sunrise at 6:12 this morning. Now for tonight, we're going to see some clear skies. Our low is going to be 45 degrees. It is 70 outside currently with winds coming out of the north-northeast up to 15 miles per hour. 26% humidity and our sunset at 7:16 tonight. Now looking ahead to that 7-day, we're going to be seeing some sunny skies on Tuesday and Wednesday. On Thursday, we have some clouds rolling in, and those are just going to be hanging out through next Monday. Now, along with those clouds, we do have some pockets of high winds up to 11 miles per hour on Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday, up to 13 miles per hour Sunday, and 15 miles per hour by next Monday. Now, temperatures on Tuesday, we're going to be seeing a high of 68 degrees. Then from Wednesday through next Monday, we're pretty much just going to be hanging out in those mid to low 70s, just between 72 and 75 degrees, with the exception of Thursday, where we're going to be up at 77. Now, our overnights on Tuesday, we're going to be seeing a low of 43 degrees. Wednesday and Thursday, we're going to slide up into those low 50s at 50 and 52, back down to a low of 48 on Friday, and then back into those low 50s by next Saturday through Monday, just around 50 and 53 degrees for that stretch of the week. And so now with that, we're going to throw it back to the desk with Deanna.
Thanks so much. Thanks so much, Michael. All right, so on Wednesday, remember, once again, we're going to have the We Care COVID-19 Community Roundtable live right here on KPVM-TV. We want to make sure that everybody knows that you can call between 6 and 8 p.m. We're going to have a bunch of community leaders here, 775-727-8750. We'll let you know more about it in the coming day or two. Well, that's going to wrap up this edition of News 25. I'm Deanna O'Donnell. Thanks so much for watching. We'll see you back here tomorrow night.